fight. So yeah, she's going to show up. I almost want to do the fight again. This is one of the more... It's a fun fight. I actually have a good time going through it, but just because we want to speed through to the end. I'm actually on a little bit of a timer here. I have to beat this game within an hour and a half. Yeah, let's eat a spider donut, even though our HP is maxed out. And, yeah, oh, well, she's actually not happy with us. She thinks we stole it. Oh, no. But... And so we get the telegram from the spiders in the ruins a little bit earlier. If you just eat the donut, the spider donut, right in front of her. It takes a little bit more setup and a little bit more pre-planning to get this skip here, but yeah, you don't have to fight her at all. That's just the whole fight right there. You eat the donut, you spare her, done. Easiest boss in the game. Okay. And, oh yeah, I guess we're moving on to the core here. So actually, oh yeah, or no, we're not quite moving on to the core. Are we? I actually don't... It's been a while since I played this game. I actually don't have a very good... Oh, and now, of course, this was... And again, this was amusing enough the first time through, but it's honestly... Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah, skip this. I actually... Last time I played through the game... in fact, yeah, in all of my subsequent playthroughs, I just mash the buttons to skip through the dialogue. And I never actually noticed that he gave you the option to skip it here. So okay, that is wonderful. I thought it was weird that they wouldn't give you the option to skip this, since they were like so good with letting you... Okay, this is the most intense part of the game. I want to freaking do this time. It is completely possible to actually beat this. So, green tile off. I don't think the green tiles actually make you fight a monster, but whatever. Oh, I was hoping you'd give me a recap, but yeah, this is actually kind of a real thing. Again, like all the minigames, it doesn't make any difference. Of course, yeah, it doesn't make any difference whether you beat it or not, but just to frickin' show that I can do it. I want to frickin' do it. Okay, so red. God damn it. Ah, damn. Okay, there. So the peach lets you go. Peach lets you go through the water. Okay, come on. We got this. Oh no, not the oranges. Oh, god damn it. I'm not gonna make it. Not even close. I've gotten way closer than that on this before. Last time I did this, I made it all the way, like, right to the final stretch. But, yeah, alas, it was not to be. Not that even... I don't know, this is like the one regret that I have in this game, as I was never able to beat the stupid colored tile puzzle. It's like, I'm fine missing out on the genocide run, I'm fine not seeing every freaking neutral ending. Oh, I forgot about this. What happens here? Oh, that's right, I remember this. And again, yeah, I really wish there were a way to advance through the battle text a little bit faster. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Oh, wow. Okay, that was interesting. A little bit of a misclick, I guess you'd call it there. But, yeah, I actually got to see something new out of pressing the wrong button there. So that was neat. Ha! Take that, you boring, slow text spewing, fabulous robot, you. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to say all thanks to you. I meant to ... to make things awkward. Okay. And yeah, I think we just got the core, which is actually pretty quick. And then that's the end of the game. Okay, we got Sans here. This is... So, okay, I was going on about, like, whatever happened to the previous fallen humans. And there's sort of a few ideas that I sort of had about that. I mentioned... Because... sort of the most obvious explanation is they sort of went through and they made it as far as the equipment you get for them indicates. So it's like probably one of them died in each area and left behind whatever equipment that they had on. But another sort of explanation I sort of thought of that I think is maybe a little bit more dramatic, and this is sort of going back a little bit to before when I was talking about how the conversation that Sans is going to be alluding to here that he has with Toriel, where she sort of asks him to help the next human who comes through the door. And I mentioned how I think, sort of for the best dramatic effect, I like to think that she said that, like, specifically for you, and that the previous 6 humans died, and then as a result of that she felt bad, and so she told Stan specifically to protect the next human after meeting you, specifically while you were resting in bed and before getting the butterscotch pie. Another sort of bit of dramatic, and that would make things a bit more dramatic, I think, is so we know that Sans is, or at least if you've looked at a genocide playthrough of the game, you know that Sans is ridiculously strong. He's probably the most powerful character in terms of like combat ability in the whole Undertale universe, I guess, other than Genocide main character who eventually kills him. But I think considering that he's so strong and that we don't really hear much about like any of the sort of adventures of the other characters or anything, I kind of like to think that Sans just immediately killed every other human who passed through the door as soon as they came through the door, and he just like ended for them right there. I don't know, it's probably a little bit out of character, but it would kind of explain his little threat here, because that was the other thing. It was this conversation here just seemed so heavy-handed. I just assumed that this conversation would play out differently if you didn't kill Toriel. But as it turns out, like, he goes through the whole "you'd be dead where you stand" thing, even if you do spare Toriel. So it's like, and of course with Sans, you never really know if the guy's kidding or not. This could just be one of his stupid jokes. But I don't know. I like to think, personally, just because, again, dramatic effect with my other sort of my other sort of interpretation of Toriel telling Sans to please spare us. I like to think that Sans has just been murdering all of the previous humans as soon as they get through the door. And that combined with the little interpretation of a Toriel asking Sans to spare us specifically after meeting us. It's just those two sort of interpretations together sort of work together to make kind of a little, I don't know, a little bit of drama between the two, potentially. And again, it's all just like speculation. We really have no idea what happened to the fallen humans. And honestly, first of all, Sans just like murdering people straight up for not without much motivation or anything. Oh, that's right, we need to... Okay, good, we got a lot of money, because we actually do need to buy a few things here. And again, I think, if Sans has been killing them as they come through the door, then how did their equipment get spread out through all the areas? So I think the most likely explanation is that they all sort of went on their own little individual journeys. Actually, you know what, I actually need to box some things, or do I? There's really only one thing that I actually need from these people, and that is the mystery key. Because I do want to show that off this time. I won't bother with the cowboy hat. We won't be needing it. Or in fact, let's just use the mystery key. Actually, you know what? No, it's not efficient to use the mystery key yet. Or is it? No, it'll be more efficient. More time efficient if we do it later. Do we not have a box? I feel like I should have a box. Anyways, you know what? Okay, first I'll check out the prices, because we can speed up the Metaton fight if we get some stuff from Burger Pants here. Oh, we can't get the steak in the shape of Metaton's face, but we can get the... Actually, I think it's the Glam Burger is the fastest one, so actually I think what we'll do... Yeah. I actually don't think I've ever picked that option before to try and sell things to him. Okay, so we'll use the Monster Candy, since that's probably our weakest healing item. Stained Apron is useful. Or actually, the Burnt Pan is useless, so... Yeah, we'll just drop... Yeah, we'll drop that. And yeah, then we'll just get ourselves a couple Glam Burgers. Okay, there. And that'll help us speed up the Metaton fight. Maybe it only works once, I don't know. I should probably save just in case I die, but actually I think there's a save point up here anyways. In this section here in particular, I just find it really... My first time through the game, my immediate instinct was to just completely ignore Alphys's advice and just go wherever she doesn't tell us to go, and that turned out to be the right thing to do most of the time. I just thought that was neat. I think the fastest way to beat this guy is to talk to him. It makes it... Yeah, it makes it so that your controls are actually reversed here, but that's not really difficult at all. But yeah, that lets you spare him in one turn, which is the fastest way to do that. Kind of a neat little bit of, I don't know what to call it, risk-reward. Okay, that went well. I think it's the first time I've ever actually successfully dodged that. And actually this time, though, you're supposed to actually listen to her. And this time, and now you're supposed to ignore her. That's right. Yeah, I don't know. Alphys is just such like a useless character going through like all of these areas. I mean, sure, she's... I guess this is actually the one point where she actually does something useful. But other than that, she's just sort of... It's all fakery. Like, nothing she does actually matters. It's just all of a dumb setup to make you think that she's actually important. Which is kind of despicable. Which is, I guess, kind of consistent with her character, given what we will be finding out about her later on, now that I think of it. Actually, yeah, the more I think about it, yeah, Alphys is not a good person at all, really. She's, yeah, probably the... I'm not going to say the least likable, but just because you know, her personality... I can see how her personality might be endearing to some people. Which way do we want to go? I think actually west is the fastest way to do it. Oh, that's right, we gotta do another ship puzzle. Did we get 2 for this one? Oh yeah, and that's it. Yeah, that's another easy one. I actually completely forgot that there was another ship puzzle in that direction, but it's fine. Again, if you kind of know puzzles in general, it's not that tough. Oh, there was a Glamburger in the trash can. I could have just taken that. I just wasted money for nothing. Oh, well. I guess that means I should take a drink. Take a drink every time I do something stupid. That's what we'll turn this into, a drinking game to sort of alleviate the tedium of... This is such a short area for, like, being, like, the final, like... Yeah, you know, final dungeon, essentially. Actually, we don't need money for anything at this point, so actually there is no reason to be fighting these guys at all. Yeah, this area is, like, if every area could be gotten through... It's like they're so good with the skips for the bosses. I wish that there were secrets to let you skip through the dungeons and get through the game much faster that way. Oh, was there any preparation I needed to do for this? I don't think so. Alright, oh, anyways, we get to skip through the first bit of the fight, at least, which helps to speed things along. Okay, so we need to get those ratings up as fast as possible every moment we delay. So, okay, a few things we can do. So, and there are some things you can do to sort of speed up how fast you get those ratings up. First thing, you can change equipment to get, like, a big ratings boost right there. Actually, a few other things you can do is you can actually, if you take damage, you get a little violence boost there. Or actually, I think... Oh, that actually doesn't equip it. That just applies a little healing... Tiny little bit of healing there. Actually, I actually think it's... Wait a second, didn't I take damage? I deliberately took damage. Why did it... Anyways. Well, now, will it keep going... Okay, it only works once. Okay. I actually I'm not super, like, knowledgeable about the best ways to speed up this fight, but I kind of have a general idea. Okay, the other thing is if you eat a Glamburger, you get a on-brand food bonus, so that's another 500. So we're a good bit of the way there. Whoops. Oh well, got the violence bonus, at least. And actually, the fastest way to get through this fight is also kind of the most dangerous. Oh, is that... Oh, wow, we've already used up like a bunch of our items. Anyways, we're gonna... just keep posing, I think, is actually the fastest way to do it. Whoops. Damn it, I was gonna say his sexy legs. So if there, you get different boosts basically the game recognizes certain keywords that you can potentially type in during the essay question. And so it's some of the keywords the biggest keyword is legs. If you talk about his legs in your little essay response, that'll get you the biggest boost. I think it's something like 400. I tried to turn it. I should have just written legs to make sure I could get it off in time. But I was trying to be funny, trying to be clever. Oh well. Oh, incidentally, the music that plays during this fight, it's... Or actually, you know what? I need to take damage if I'm going to speed this up. Okay, so let's get beat up a little bit. We have a shitty armor too, so this will make things a bit interesting. Because if you get a dramatic pose bonus if you pose while hurt. So. And actually, if you're down to like 1 or 2 HP, you get the biggest bonus, which is the fastest way to do the fight is just to stay on like 1 or 2 HP, never get hit, and pose dramatically every time. Which might be what I want to do here. Whoops! Damn it! I really should should be more consistent about this. Or have I eaten the Glamburger yet? I think I did. Actually, although I don't want to get my health up. Okay, we're gonna see if the second Glamburger gets us any more. Okay, it's a little bit lower, but that's fine. And actually, I'm just gonna get right up in his face. Don't even care if I take the damage. In fact, I want to take the damage. And pose dramatically. Okay, we're not hurt enough. Okay, we need to take a lot of damage deliberately. That's another one of my favorite lines in the game, I think. With legs, who needs arms with legs like these? Still not hurt enough. Okay, take it. Oh god, I took too much. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh no, I forgot that I actually needed to cut a pathway through. Okay, that was embarrassing. Oh god, I saved, didn't I? Please tell me I saved. Okay, good. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, you know what? I needed to get the stick out of my box. I forgot about that. Right, the stick gives you another big bonus. That was the thing. I knew it. I was... Right when I went into this fight, I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, we'll do a heal turn. So we'll get extra points for taking damage this round. So we're going to take a bunch of damage. And then we'll get the dramatic pose bonus. Okay, and I think we actually got full points. I think that's... yeah, with the loss of your strength, etc., etc. So I think this is actually the best we can do. Okay, yeah, we can see we're already a good ways up there on the ranking already. So this is the fastest way to do this fight. At least, or apart from, okay. It might be a bit risky to keep going with it at this point, so I'm actually going to down the Glamburger. I believe he did, or that's right, so, okay, so I'll get to do the... Okay, we'll go make sure we get it off this time. Legs. Hey, it was the correct answer. Awesome. Okay, 350 points for that one. I was saving it for future use. You know, they never actually make good on that promise. Okay, took a good bit of damage there, I think. And what else was there we wanted to do? Oh yeah, we needed to... Or actually, yeah, I should have done that in the first place, because yeah, I need to get better armor for this fight. So we'll get the stained apron. Okay, yeah, this is the way this fight is supposed to be going. Yeah, we actually got a really convenient configuration. Oh, the robots themselves don't actually hurt you. Oh, that makes this so much easier. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll get this in a couple turns. Easy. Oh, whoops. Shit. Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god. Do I cut this out of the video? This is stupid. It would have been faster for me to do just like a regular victory. Like just do the fight normally at this point. No box! I can't believe... Oh, that's right, the box is on our phone. I forgot. Okay, dimensional box... Oh, dimensional box B? What did I do with that stick? Oh, I still have the stick equipped. Herder. Okay. That's right, I haven't actually changed my equipment yet. Oh, I actually should have gotten... Do I have any weapons? I dropped the frying pan. Oh, shit. Okay, so basically another way you can speed up the fight is another item you can use to get that big ratings boost is the stick. You if the stick is in your inventory, you can use it, which will make you throw it so that Mettaton can catch it in his mouth, and that gives you like 700 points. Okay, I don't care. It's like we've wasted so much time on this fight. We gotta do the fast way through it now. So we do that, then we pose dramatically. So if you don't die a billion times, this is the fastest way to do the fight. Or actually, you know what the way to do it is? It's actually because the Stained Apron actually raises your defense, so I won't die quite as easily, despite taking so much damage. And it also restores 1 HP every round. So that's what we can do. We can let him beat the crap out of us, then pose dramatically until our health gets restored, and then get beat up again and continue posing dramatically. Yeah. I wonder if I could... What if I type in multiple keywords? Okay, looks like he only recognizes one of them. Those are all different things you can type in that he'll recognize. I'm pretty sure. There's probably even more that I'm not even aware of. Okay, let him beat the crap out of us a little bit here. Oh god, okay, we can't let him beat us up too much though, so that'll probably get us the maximum drama bonus there. Actually, was there anything else we could do? That's right, we got the Glam Burger still. I think... Okay, we'll pose dramatically one more time, and then Glam Burger time. Okay. Oh, you know what? I probably should have Glam Burgered there. This next one is actually pretty tough. Okay, that was a little bit intense. I actually think I would have died there if I took a hit. So, Glam Burger, and that's it. Oh, he's not done. What the hell? That should be the right ratings. I guess it's just one more round. We'll just boast. I'm not even gonna get hit. I probably should. I wonder if boasting is actually faster. Why isn't it over? Oh well. Keep on boasting. Not gonna get hit. Oh hey, and I was completely right. I think it's actually faster to pose dramatically. Yeah, even the 100, I think, is bigger than the bonus you get from boasting. Or maybe you have to get to a certain point in the fight, because I know... Oh, I never even noticed that. When his limbs drop off there, they actually hurt you. Okay, whatever, let's speed this up. Go back to the fast speed strats. Okay. Clear the path on the way up, and then get hit on the way back. That's the way you control your damage. That's actually a bit tough. Okay. Smells like Mettaton. Okay, apparently it's 12,000? I could have sworn it was 10,000. the first time I played through the game. I was not able to skip... Yeah, I was not able to speed through that fight nearly as much as I was hoping. Because, yeah, I know you can get to 10,000 super fast. This is the first time I've ever actually, like, tried... If you couldn't tell from the multiple failures, it was the first time I've ever actually tried to do, like, a fast clear of Mettaton. Oh, this is something neat, too. I actually didn't catch this my first time through the game. But, yeah, the first caller, you can tell from his little, like, all lowercase... speaking style, yeah, it's like all lowercase text and it's like little wavy text and the font and everything. This is actually Napstablook on the phone here, which I didn't realize that my first time through the game. Yeah, yeah, obviously Napstablook though. And actually, okay, that's the thing we're actually going to find out with the key that we bought earlier. There's actually kind of a little bit of a history between Napstablook and Mettaton, which we learn here. Or not here, but later on when I use the key. Oh yeah, no, Blue. He almost said Blook. So yeah, that was Napstablook on the phone there. I think these are all just randos. That last one was me. That was me on the phone. It was a Mettaton-shaped hole and a Mettaton-shaped heart. Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so a bit of what you might think is some inconsistency here, because you don't actually... You remember, way back at the start of the game, we fought Napstablook and quote-unquote killed him, but it turned out that it didn't actually matter because he's a ghost and you can't kill him. I kind of had the same thought with Mettaton here. In fact, the very first time through the game, I thought, it's like, oh, they were like, oh, so sad, Mettaton's been wrecked, but it's like, who even cares? What is even the difference between killing Mettaton and not killing him? Because you can just... He's a robot. They can just build another one. So it's like, how does that even matter? He's not actually a living thing. How does that make any difference on your killing rank or whatever, since he's not actually a living thing? But as it turns out, there is an in-universe justification for why it actually makes a difference whether you kill Mettaton or not, which will be revealed in short order. In fact, I think right here... So this is the end of the game, essentially. Or I mean, the end of a standard game. All that's left beyond here is the Asgore fight. I don't actually know how much of this we need to go through. So this is the point where right beyond here is the point where the pacifist run starts to diverge from the standard run. And oh god, looking at the clock, I actually don't think I'm going to have time to clear this right now. I gotta be gone in an hour. Why did I freaking start recording my Let's Play when I knew that I was gonna have to leave in like a few hours? Anyways. So, we're friends with everybody at this point, but we still haven't... Alpha still seems pretty sad. It's like something's not right. Something's still not right with that girl, for some reason. It's like we made friends with everybody else, every other boss and like character in the game we sort of made friends with after our major encounter with them. We befriended Sans, Papyrus, Undyne. I guess that's everyone at this point. Didn't really have anything extra with Toriel, but... yeah, I don't know how much of this we have to go through, but basically, if you've done a full pacifist run, or actually, oh yeah, I remember. I believe you need to go. I'm pretty sure you need to go at least as far as to get your judgment from Sans. So that's as far as I'm gonna go, and then we'll go back, because basically the way you do the point where the pacifist run diverges and actually goes into like new content and the actual true ending of the game is basically you get to the end here, and then you have to go back and do something with Undyne and Alphys, and then that unlocks, it basically puts you on the path to the true ending of the game. But I'm pretty sure we have to go through all this nonsense as well. At least it lets you skip through the text this time. I'm actually pretty sure you couldn't skip through all that text. I remember I was not impressed with kind of this section of the game It's like sure, it's a nice little story that you get right at the end. So many ways that the first playthrough of this game is just kind of unsatisfying. It's like the significance of this little story that they're telling here is like completely lost on you your first time through the game. Like you have no idea why any of this matters. This, like all of this stuff, it's like the king's son and the first human. It's just none of it makes any difference, has any significance whatsoever to like the main plot of a standard non-pacifist run. You just have no... Or, okay, it's kind of a hint as to, like, the potential future... The potential identity of Flowey, so I guess that's, like, kind of a hint there. But, and again, I did kind of surmise as much in my first playthrough of the game. There were enough hints there that I was able to... That I basically guessed that Azrael was Flowey somehow. So I guess, and that's really the whole point of the story, really. But then again, the whole significance of Flowey's identity is another thing that really doesn't come across at all in the neutral playthrough. There's just so much stuff, so many like dangling plot threads that are just left completely unresolved on a regular neutral playthrough of this game, which is again, yeah, all of the stuff that they're saying here is just completely irrelevant. I thought this was all. I think I even commented, maybe, on my first run through the game, the run that I recorded and put on YouTube, my blind playthrough. I'm pretty sure I even said, it's like, okay, this is a nice little story. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything, and the text is scrolling, like, super-duper slowly, and I can't skip any of it. But whatever. But yeah, on subsequent playthroughs, they do actually let you skip through the text there, which is fine. Oh, that's right, there's this, too. Yeah, we're gonna do this actually. So there's a little secret here. This is probably at least the most well-hidden secret in the game that I'm aware of. We get to learn a little bit about Sans, a little bit about Sans. If I go through this with this, which I think I am actually going to do. And so this dialogue here is completely different. Our judgment, which makes sense. The whole point of the game, basically, it's like there's all sorts of different things on a neutral playthrough that kind of lead you to thinking that the right thing to do is to not kill anyone. And in fact, yeah, if you spare Flowey at the end of the game, he makes it explicit exactly what you need to do. And if you miss it, and if you can actually still go through to the end of the game at this point and kill Asgore, or defeat Asgore, and Flowey will still refuse to give you the good ending. He'll say you need to go back and... I think he actually says specifically, it's like, what about that Alphys chick? She seemed to have some problems. Maybe go back and talk to her. And it turns out you go back and do that, and then you get the good ending. And that is the part that that you can't do on a first playthrough. You are not... You can't get the scene with Alphys that you need to do in order to get the pacifist ending on a first playthrough. You need to fight Flowey once in order to unlock the ability to go on Alphys's dating scene and get the good ending. Anyways, I should just be skipping through all this at this point because we're going to be kind of reading it again. So I'm gonna let's be crazy. I'm gonna actually exit the game right now. Yeah, that's right. Just exit right out. I'm almost positive that that I did in fact what am I saying here? That I did in fact save at the point where I needed to.